Yeah, the very beginning. So all the way back to like when I'm standing in a local smoke shop here in Charlotte, the guy tells me that, you know, he had seen people selling fake weed in Wilmington. Dan and I had been talking about doing a business together. Then we gotta go check this out because we need to do that here if that's the case. Like, how are they doing this? He called Mike and we went to Wilmington.
When y'all drove to Wilmington that day, you called me and said, hey, we need to set up a company. A couple hours later, we set up the company at your house.
I was pregnant with my second daughter. We had a toddler, and my husband came home one day and told me, I want to open this store, this CBD store. I had never even heard the word CBD before.
Because in the beginning, we promoted ourselves, we wore our clothes, we wore our hats before we even existed. And I think that really brought us into existence with the company, because 8 months leading up to a store that may or may not have ever even been opened, you know, with t-shirts and hats and videos in my backyard.
You know, we didn't think we were gonna do what we did here.
Only 3 things that this could do. He told me it could potentially make us millionaires, we could potentially go to jail, or we could lose everything. And I said, let's go, let's try it, let's do it.
We had gone from, you know, a couple $1,000s in sales a month online over the summer, and it was like, you know, is this gonna work or whatever? And then all of a sudden the store opened up and it just kind of, everything just kind of blew up, and I feel like everybody's lives just kind of changed that October.
It exploded. It was crazy. There was a line wrapped around the building for days. We were on the news every night.
But kind of watched the whole thing grow. It's been fun. I came here to work a couple hours a week doing some online order fulfillment, and here I am.
And so I came over here. I remember I walked in the first day for my my job interview, and Mike was working the flower bar, and I went over and talked to Mike. It's funny, I had a resume in my hand. I had my resume all printed out, you know, and I said, hey man, I got my resume, and Mike's busy handing out pre-rolls, and so he's just like, no, dude. He's like, can you be here tomorrow? And I was like, I could be here tomorrow. So the rest is history.
And now I have great friends that opened up a hemp dispensary where I live now in Charlotte, North Carolina.